once in the picturesque village of Elder Glen, surrounded by the lush embrace of emerald forests and the gentle murmur of silver streams, stood a cottage larger in wonder than it was in size. It belonged to a young girl named Liora. Her hair was a cascade of coppery curls that framed her face like a sunlit autumn, and her eyes, the color of river stones, shone with an unassuming wisdom. Liora was the heart of Elder Glen. Her laughter was an unending celebration of life, and her kindness a balm to all who crossed her path. More than anything else, it was her radiant imagination that set her apart, a gift she inherited from her grandmother, a woman who spun the most enchanting stories, rich with the colors of dreams. The people of Elder Glen often gathered around the hearth in Liora's cottage on crisp evenings to listen to her grandmother's tales, which she told with a voice as smooth as velvet and as warm as the fire's glow. Most enchanting of all was the tale of the Star Weaver, a magical figure who, legend claimed, dwelled beyond the midnight sky, weaving threads of light and dreams to craft the destinies of all living things. According to her grandmother, the Star Weaver bestowed upon the world the gifts of imagination and wonder to those whose hearts remained open like the sky at dawn. Liora, with eyes wide in innocent hope, cherished these stories, her heart beating with the endless possibilities they promised. As Liora grew, so did her thirst for adventure. The world outside Elder Glen called to her with a siren song of mystery and wonder, and the dream of finding the Star Weaver's realm and unraveling the magical thread of stories fueled her young heart. One morning, as a gentle mist hung over the village like a whisper from the heavens, Liora felt an undeniable pull to wander beyond the village borders. The yearning nestled deep within her gave her courage. After packing provisions, a loaf of her father's fresh, baked bread, cheese wrapped in cloth, and a flask of apple cider, she kissed her grandmother goodbye and set out. The sun cast long shadows as Liora made her way into the ancient forest that cradled Elder Glen. Here, the world seemed cradled in mystery, where every rustle of leaves was secret shared among ancient friends, and the songs of birds were conversations in a language she longed to understand. Along paths that twisted and turned like living ribbons, Liora wandered, drawn by a serene sense that she was being guided by unseen hands. It was near twilight when she stumbled upon a spectacle of pure enchantment, a circle of trees, ancient and majestic, each bending gracefully inward as if knighting a monarch. In the heart of this sylvan ring stood a magnificent loom, fashioned from the wood of the trees themselves, its golden threads shimmering with a light that was both part of this world and beyond it. The air hummed with potential, a powerful silence filled with promise and anticipation. From behind a lichen-covered rock emerged an ethereal figure, cloaked in a mantle of midnight blue, shimmering with the light of 1,000 stars, a being of immense grace and wisdom. Her eyes held the depths of the universe, and her presence was at once humbling and inspiring. Liora's breath caught in her throat. "Welcome, Liora," the Star Weaver spoke, her voice a soft melody echoing with the celestial symphony of the night sky. "You have journeyed far to find this place, drawn by curiosity and courage. What is it you seek?" Liora found her voice, hushed with awe yet steady with certainty. "I seek the stories beyond our own," she declared. "To weave the threads of dreams into the tapestry of life, to understand the magic that connects us all." The Star Weaver nodded knowingly. To learn the craft of weaving stories is to understand the heart of the world, to see with eyes unclouded by fear. Would you learn, young seeker? Yes, Liora replied, as bright with the fervor of dreams long cherished. Her heart beat a rhythm of affirmation, wings of anticipation fluttering within her soul. Thus began Liara's apprenticeship under the Star Weaver, learning to weave the tapestry of dreams. The forest became her classroom, with the soft cadence of the leaves as her teachers, the luminescent threads of the loom her practice. Guided by the Star Weaver's wisdom, Liora learned not just to see the stories hidden beneath the surface of life, but to craft them, to breathe life into the tales spun from the starlit loom. Her days became woven with learning and magic, understanding that every thread held a story, some of joy, others of sorrow, all of them important in the grand design. When she wove with care, each piece resonated with a truth deeper than she could fathom, connecting her with the earth and sky, heart and spirit. Through her journey, Liora discovered the power of each thread, the laughter entwined with sorrow, the hope seeded in despair, the dreams mingling with reality. With clarity came the wisdom to see that each life was a pattern within the larger tapestry, and each thread, whether silken and golden, or rough and frame, as necessary. The forest, in its infinite wisdom, echoed these teachings. The starlight wove through the trees like silver threads in a tapestry, showing Liora how all things were eternally linked. Here, she found stories she had longed to hear, nestled in every rustling leaf, in the shimmering stardust on the breeze. Under the Star Weaver's patient guidance, Liora blossomed, not just as a storyteller but as a weaver of lives, understanding the balance and harmony life demanded. She learned that stories were a living tradition, growing richer with each telling, binding people across time and space in a shared understanding of the human experience. One quiet night, as the moon languidly traced its arc across the sprawling sky, the Star Weaver turned to Liora with a gentle smile that shone with unstated pride. "You are ready, Liora, listener," she said. "Ready to share this gift with the world. Your spirit is one with the threads of creation itself. Go now, be stories that light the hearts of those who yearn for light." With a final embrace, imbued with warmth and boundless love, Liora departed the enchanted forest, a woman transformed, the loom of stars now part of her essence. She carried with her the knowledge that she was part of a larger tapestry, a story, another thread in the universe's grand design. Upon returning to Elder Glen, Liora brought with her these wonderful tales, interwoven with the magic of the Star Weaver's gift. Her stories, alive with the breath of life, beckoned to the villagers gathered by the hearth, igniting their imaginations and instilling a warmth unknown before. They were stories of connection, of the things that bind and brighten the human spirit, tales of unity and love, told with a heart that had embraced the stars. Through Liara's stories, the villagers of Elder Glen learned to see their own life, understanding that within each heart was a loom waiting to weave the extraordinary, tucked amidst the ordinary days. The gift she carried resonated in every corner of the village, instilling a sense of hope, harmony, and resilience in all who listened. In time, the fame of Liara's tapestry of tales spread, reaching far beyond the village to lands unknown. People travel from distant realms to hear the girl whose stories could heal hearts and bind souls, seeking refuge in the warmth of her words and the light of her heart. Her tales became folklore, a sacred lore passed down through generations, transforming the very fabric of the world around her. Alder Glen thrived as a beacon of unity and understanding, drawing those from afar who sought wisdom under the velvet sky. And so, Lyra's journey, inspired by a dream and guided by an ethereal weaver of destiny, emboldened the very spirit of storytelling, a reminder that we all have threads to weave and stories to tell, bound together under the same infinite stars. A tale of Liora and the Star Weaver's gift lived on and on, a testament to the magic of weaving dreams into life, and life into dreams, forever shared in the echoes of the ancient forest and the hushed tones of fireside gatherings, where the world in all its wondrous mystery is lovingly wrapped in the light of a story well told.